Hey guys, what's up? You're here today with Hellraiser 14, and today I'm going to show you gauges compared to millimeters, hands-on, because some of you guys don't really learn like by just someone telling you. You have to visually see it, so I'm going to show you. So stay tuned, and I will get right back at you with the first gauge. Okay, so I forgot to mention I'm doing excuse me. I'm doing 14 gauge first. I'm down to 00. So 14 gauge here. This is sorry, 1.6 millimeters. In case you know that. This here is a little 14 gauge, 1.6 millimeters. And now we'll get to the next one. Okay, so this next one is a 12 gauge, which 12 gauge is 2 millimeters, which is 4 more millimeters than 1.6. So I'll show you that and compare those two over here. You can barely see the difference in 14 and 12. You really can't. Okay, so next up we're gonna go to 10 gauge. Okay, so here's the 10 gauge. 10 gauge is 2.5 millimeters. So here's what that looks like. So we'll give you some more light, and we'll compare it to these ones. That's where it starts to get just a little bit bigger. 10 gauge, 12 gauge, 10, 12, 14. Now we're going to go to the 8 gauge. Okay, so here's the 8 gauge. We'll take that, and 8 gauge is 3 millimeters. And we're going to compare those to that. Yeah, this is where it starts, like the difference starts coming more. So there's the 8 gauge. Now we're going to go to the 6 gauge. Okay, so here's the 6 gauge, and yeah, you can totally tell it's got a little bit bigger. These are 4 millimeters. That was cool. I just put it on, and we'll show those to these. This is where you can see the difference starting to come in. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the 4 gauge. Okay, so this is the 4 gauge. This is actually what I'm at right now. These are actually pretty nice. 4 gauge right here. The others, and the 4 gauge is 5 millimeters. So this is what that is. Next up, we have the 2 gauge, and 2 gauge is 6 millimeters, which is another millimeter bigger than 4 gauge. So look at the difference though. This is where you seriously starts to get in. Okay, and yeah. So the next gauge is 0 gauge. So yeah, 0 gauge is 8 millimeter compared to the rest of these. And last but not least, 00 gauge. This here, this big freaking hunk of junk compared to the rest of them. So closely zoom in there. Not just one. Boom. 0 gauge, by the way, if anyone wants to know, is about the size of a pencil, and 00 is about the right under, maybe, or at the size of a Sharpie-ish. Really can't tell the difference between those two. I mean, you can tell the difference, but I mean, like, you can't tell from here, like a Sharpie and a pencil. So, anyways, next point, I'm going to show you my, plugs. Okay, so here's the plugs. We're actually starting with the 10 gauge, plugs, because my kit only starts with the 10. Like the other 14 and 12 don't have. I don't even know. So this is the 10 gauge plugs, and like I said, 10 gauge 2.5 millimeters. That's them right there. Up next, we have the 8 gauge plugs, and like I said, 8 gauge is 3 millimeters. Just here. Voila. That's 8 gauge. Next, we have the 6 gauge right here, and like I said, 6 gauge is 4 millimeters. Okay, next up we have 4 gauge, which are in my ears, so I'll have to show you my ears in just a second. Okay, so here's the 4 gauge here. Just there you go. That's the 4 gauge. Here is the 2 gauge compared to my finger. These things are pretty big. They're getting bigger. Here's the 2 gauge, and by the way, the 4 gauge is 5 millimeters and 2 gauge is 6 millimeters. So there you go. This is a 2 gauge. Next up, we have the 0 gauge right here, and like I said, 8 millimeters. And last but not least, double 0 gauge, and like I said, 10 millimeters. So thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed, and hope you got to understand maybe a little bit more about what I'm talking about. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and if this helps for real, subscribe, and stay tuned for more of my videos. Thank you for watching. Bye.